What is up, YouTube? Nerdvana86 here. Just showing, kind of went through all my stuff the other day. Took me like 4 or 5 hours, and I stayed up way too late until like 2 o'clock in the morning. Had to work the next day too, but went through all my boxes and kind of organized my things and updated my collection. Since I don't have my Xbox 360 hooked up anymore and playable, I just packed all that stuff away and kind of just moved some things around, pulled other stuff out of boxes, and tried to like put more stuff on display. So I'll show you guys what I got going on here. Got my top shelf with all my Fire Emblem Special Edition. It's like that's the most expensive game I own, complete in box. Copy goes for like $140 to $170 usually, and I've got the game is over here. I got everything in the box. Put up some of my figures, a lot of my other boxed consoles up here, like my PlayStation TV, my little classics. My PS3 box is kind of hidden back there, but it's behind the classics and the Lego guys. Got my 32X up there, my Vita box pulled out. Yeah, and I found this little Charmander here at the thrift store the other day for 50 cents and a Pokeball. I gave the Pokeball to my daughter, and another little Pokemon I had that I don't remember the name of. Not much has changed here. Put Crash out. It's like kind of my PlayStation shelf, except for that. And I got all these out. Got most of my PlayStation 3 games moved down. I've got a small portion of my Vita collection right here. These are like the better games, my more played ones, I guess. And they're just empty cases because I got all my Vita games in here. But I love the cases. They're cool. Kind of small. I wanted to display some of them at least. And my full PS4 collection.
You better not be making that video.
All my other games. Most of my PS3 stuff's kind of like buried right now, but I mean, it's all there. And all my GameCube stuff in one spot now, which is pretty cool. My classics I got both the cases for them back there. And yeah, I got all these guys hung up on the wall over here. Well, Final Fantasy Cup of Noodles I had, the Cup of Noodles was expired, so I just took the case, or the little like paper off of it.
Hey.
And yeah, got all these. A lot of these are things I bought at Walgreens and stuff when they're on sale. I don't know where that came from. That just showed up at my house one day. I think my daughter found it somewhere, a little Just Dance thing. And I found that Mad Max at Goodwill. This little Atari keychain and the NES amiibo. I got those both at my last ever trip to Toys R Us before the one in Portland, Oregon closed down. And they were on, NES was like $3.99 I think, and that keychain was like $1 or $2. And I moved all my Wii collection over here. I actually couldn't fit all of the games up here. This is like the majority of them. I think I have about a dozen that I've boxed up and put away. But these are all the ones that I either have played, am currently playing, or want to play still. So, and then that's my entire Wii U collection back there. Minus Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, because I have it still sealed. And I put all my sealed games, boxed those up and put them away because I don't plan on opening them. I got enough games to play as of now. More than half of the games I own I've not played through completely, played partially. I I did leave out, I've got like 3 of my games for PS4 sealed still, but I left those out because I'll probably end up playing them. I've been spending most of my time lately with my PS4, and I got like all my boxes up here are strictly like my games and other consoles, because I don't want to. It gets cold here. It actually just snowed this morning again, and I don't like keeping my stuff out in the garage because it gets, you know, pretty cold out there. And I've heard that's not good for the games, especially the discs. I mean, which is mostly what I own. The cartridge stuff I've heard is fine, but I don't have a lot of that. So, and that's pretty much it. I don't have all my Sega games on display, but they're all in a little box here where they're easily available that I can grab. And I guess I'll show while I'm filming the little pickup I got today. Nothing too crazy, but I got really excited when I saw this at Goodwill. It was on the shelf. The guy was just putting out a bunch of new games, and this was sitting there for $3.99. Because I have the case for the regular version, not the director's cut, but I don't have the game. Found it at the outlet a long time ago. But opened it up, and unfortunately it's not in there, but it did have Mortal Kombat 3, which is really beat up. Like, it's super scratched on the bottom, and I've tried it on my PS2 and it didn't work, but that's like a $16 to $17 game, disc only anyways. And then the case itself, the Resident Evil case, is probably worth a few bucks in itself as well. So I thought for $3.99 that was worth it. And I got a little Pokemon book for $1 or $2. Spent $7 total because I rounded up. And the main reason I got the Pokemon book is because it still has a untouched sticker sheet, which is kind of, see if I can show it a little better. It's got this whole sheet stickers, some cool ones in there. I don't know a ton. I mainly only played like the first generation Pokemon games, so I know like Zapdos and Articuno and Moltres and Mewtwo, but that's about it. All those other ones are kind of unfamiliar to me. And then it's got a poster too, so I thought that was cool that it was all intact and everything. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just kind of updated my collection. Hard to work with the limited space, but hopefully I'll be getting some more someday. And I believe I already showed the rest, which, like, kind of updated this shelf a tiny bit too. But this is, I got my Aliens action figures I pulled out, put them by the movie. And then this is the rest of my PS2 games out here. Which these are like ones that, I don't know, I don't play as much, so yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace. What's up, YouTube? Nerdvana86 here. So I just got my first Sega Saturn. This guy had it posted on Facebook for $85 or best offer. And then he changed the description. I believe this is a first model. I've never had one before. I've only ever played one once back when I was really young. Like in elementary school still. My older brother's friend had one, and I played Knights on it. Yeah, this guy had it listed for $85 or best offer, said he wanted Genesis games, and I offered him to trade. So I ended up trading him my copy of Mortal Kombat 3, Jurassic Park, and Clay Fighter with that Model 2 power cord I found for $1 at the thrift store. And the 3 games I basically had paid for, like, made my money back off that lot that I got a few months back. so they were free to me. I gave him those 3 games, power supply, and $40, and I got it's really cool. I guess this was boxed in for 3 free games with the Sega Saturn. Just a little torn up on top, but it's pretty sweet that it's still got the box. And then the little sleeves, Virtua Cop, Virtua Fighter 2, Daytona USA. They're all like not for resale because it came with it. And this wasn't even listed. This was a cool little extra bootleg sampler, playable bits and video clips. That was awesome little bonus that he threw in. And he also threw in this old Sega, it's the Sonic 2 poster, which I actually already have one of these. I found in the Goodwill bins, so mine's all torn up. And this thing's like brand new, which was pretty awesome. And then complete in box, Sonic 3D Blast. And this case is in like amazing shape. The manual's in great shape and everything. He showed me pictures of it working, which I haven't tested just yet myself. But like I said, he sent me pictures. There's one third-party high-frequency controller, and then the regular Saturn controller, all in really good shape. I think this is like the 2nd revision of the controller from what I've looked at. And then like the official cables, as far as I can tell, power supply and the AV cord. So yeah, sweet deal. I'm really excited to add that to my collection. And he said that his buddy had just pulled a bunch of retro stuff out of his basement, and he had original receipts for it and everything. So he was a super cool guy. Told him to stay in contact with me. Maybe we'll work out some other trades. And then I found this at the thrift store today for $3. It's an Afterglow 360 wired remote, which I guess is supposed to light up. It's in really good shape, except for it's missing the, I guess there's a little breakaway cable here that connects to USB to the system, so kind of sucks that it's missing that, but I thought it was just pretty cool. Like, I like being able to see the whole circuit board and everything. That's neat, and it's in awesome shape, so I picked that up for $3. And yeah, looking forward to trying out this Sega Saturn tonight after I get my kids to bed, so super stoked on finding that. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace.